Hello and welcome to another drawing class. I know we normally learn how to draw animals, but today I want to draw something different. I want to draw something that you ride in, something that you could drive. It has four wheels. I think they come in all colors. I want to teach you to draw a car. Let's get started learning to draw our car. So you will need a piece of paper, and any color will work. I like to use white, and you want your paper to go horizontal. That means the long way. And then you need to find something to draw with. So grab your crayons, your pens, your pencils, or your markers, and we can get started. And just so you know, I do have a bunch of other markers set aside for when I want to color and add my details later. All right, the first thing we're going to draw is our car's wheels. We're going to draw two wheels today. So I'm going to go kind of down towards the bottom of my paper, and I'll draw a circle. So go ahead and draw your circle. This will be your front wheel. And then once you're done with that, we're going to move over a little bit, and we're going to draw another circle to be your back wheel. And we want your circles to be roughly the same size. So try your best. Good. And then inside those big circles, we will draw smaller circles in the middle. Like that. They kind of look like two eyes now, but they will be your car's wheels. And then we want to connect the wheels. So in the middle of your circle, but also on the edge, we're going to connect your wheels with a straight line, or as straight as you can get it. Sometimes it works good to use a ruler or the edge of a book or something, and then you can get a really straight line. Or you can just eyeball it. All right, and then we're going to draw bumpers on the front and the back of your car. Now, if you look at your car from the front or from the back, the bumper is a very long rectangle. But if you look at your car from the side, the bumper is just a small square. So we will draw a square in the front and a square in the back. So a shape that has four equal sides. That looks good. And now we'll draw the hood of your car. And for that, we're going to start on the top corner, the top right corner of your bumper, and we'll make a curvy line until about the edge of your tire. We'll go up and curve like that. And then we'll make a slanted line for your windshield. So I'm going to slant up. All right. Now we need to make the top of your car. And for that, I'm going to make a straight line all the way over to where your wheel starts. Straight line just about, about right there. Good. And now we may need to make the back of that car. So we'll make another slanted line down. So it ends about where your windshield ends. And then we're going to make another curvy line. Great. And it will end approximately where the corner of your bumper is. Great. We can also add a headlight in the front, which is just a curved line like that. Kind of like the letter R, but without that stem. Okay, now we want to add the windows for your car. So I'm going to start here where the windshield and the hood meet, but I'm going to move over just a little bit. Do you see my dot? And from that dot, I'm going to go up and follow my windshield line. All right, then I will follow the top of my car and go over and down and then connect the lines. And I want to add a window in the back here. So I'll do kind of the same thing. I'm going to find the corner and move over just a little bit. And I'll make a line down, over, follow that diagonal line, and connect them. Great. And then you can always fix up the parts that don't match. All right, we need to show that this is the door. So right about here where this side of the window is, I'm going to move my marker down and make a line. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. This way you can tell that this is the door and this is the hood of the car. But we need a door handle. So a little bit below the window, we will draw a very skinny rectangle, and that will be our door handle. We also want to make the windows look like they are glass. So I like to draw two diagonal lines in the corners, one very little and one big. And you can do that on the other window too. All right, nice car. And cars usually drive on the roads, right? So we want to draw a road, which really is just going to be a straight line behind the car. And I don't want to do it right on the bottom of my wheels. Instead, I want my road to start in the middle of my car here. And I'll draw a straight line to the end of my paper. And then on the other side, I will draw another straight line to the end of my paper. All right, great. And did you ever notice that roads have those yellow lines in the middle? Well, this is where you need your yellow marker. You can either draw dashed lines like this, which are just straight lines with little gaps in the middle. And we want that to go beneath the wheels. Or you can draw the straight lines. Or you can be fancy and you can draw dashed and straight. And that means that the car we drew can pass, but the cars in the other lane cannot pass. All right. And then if we want, we can add some scenery. So maybe I want to draw some grass. And grass is really just a bunch of letter M's. One after another. And I'll do the other side too. Looks like a bunch of mountains, but that's my grass. And maybe I'll draw a tree. For trees, you want to draw two straight lines, kind of in the middle. See how they look like they're floating? And you want your lines to flare out at the bottom so they connect with the grass, because trees are always bigger at the very bottom. And you want your tree to flare out at the top for the branches. So this is your trunk. When you want to add branches, just draw a bunch of letter V's. As many as you want. These are all the different branches now. And then to draw the leaves of your trees, you can make a giant cloud around your tree trunk. I'll do another one over here. 2 straight lines that flare out at the bottom, out at the top, with some letter V's for the branches, and then cloud leaves. Great, that looks awesome. And don't forget to write your name in the corner, like all good artists do. And then you can go ahead and color.